Wonder how to create an app in just 10 seconds? Well, let me show you how. With Google Opal, you can automate pretty much everything in just a matter of seconds. From your daily routines, like what to cook for dinner, all the way to your professional work. And today, I'm going to show you how to build an app in just 10 seconds using Google's new tool, Opal. It's completely free. And of course, you don't have to write a single line of code. Let's find out how. All right, so this is Google Opal. As you can see, there are apps that you already created, and also there are some sample apps that you can remix and take a look as an example. Now let's open this one. Okay, so basically it's a tool that lets you build these mini AI apps just by describing what you want. You can either type your idea out or just use this visual editor, which is what we'll do today. It shows your app's logic like a flowchart. You have inputs, steps where the AI generates things, and outputs. Pretty straightforward, right? Now, let me show you the app we were building today. I call it Chef AI. As you can see on my screen, it's just a simple workflow. Now, let's run it. First, it asks, what ingredients do you have? I'll just type in ground beef, an onion, a can of tomatoes, and spaghetti. And then the next one is any dietary preferences. I'd say make it family friendly. And then finally, any known allergens. I just put none. And then I hit start. And Opal is doing its thing. And then there you go. A full web page pops up with a picture of the dish, a recommendation, and the recipe. Pretty cool, right? So, how did I build this? Let me walk you through it real quick. So, first, I started with a blank canvas. First, I needed to ask those three questions, right? So, I added three user inputs nodes. For the first one, I set the prompt to what ingredients do you have and named the node as list ingredients. For the second, the prompt is do you have any dietary preferences? And I named it ask dietary preferences. You can name it whatever you want, but just to make it simple, I just name it this so that I don't forget about it. And then the third one is any known allergens. I again named it collect allergens. Pretty easy. Next comes the brain, the recipe generation. I added the generate node, which is called generate recipe. The important part here is to connect all these three inputs to this node. You just have to drag these little wires all the way to this node. And then inside the generate recipe node, I just write a prompt telling the AI to act like a chef and create a recipe based on these three inputs, which is list ingredients, ask dietary preferences, and collect allergens. But I wanted to picture two, right? So I added another generate node. It's called generate dish image. I connected the output of generate recipe to this image node. The prompt here is pretty simple. Generate a high quality image of the dish described in generate recipe. So the recipe text creates the image. And then the last step is to putting it all together. I added an output node called create web page. I connected both the generate recipe node and the generate dish image node to this final output. And in the settings, I chose web page with auto layout, and the prompt tells the AI how to structure the page. Put the generate dish image at the top, followed by the next from generate recipe. And that's literally it. That's basically it. Three inputs, two AI steps, and one output. Okay, so building that was pretty fast, right? But let's break down the key tricks or concepts that make Opal powerful, especially for apps like this. Here are my top 5 key takeaways. First one, use multiple inputs. Don't just rely on one simple prompt, but by asking specific questions up front, ingredients, preferences, allergens, you give the AI much better context, which then leads to a better way, more personalized output. Think of it as creating like a mini wizard, right? So the more that you put into the AI, the better output you get. And second is chain your AI models. This is huge. We didn't just generate text. We took the output of the text generation, which is the recipe, and used it as an input of the image generation model. You can chain multiple AI steps together to build really complex workflows, such as text to image, image to text to videos. It's all possible. Third one is combine different outputs. So our final web page wasn't just text or just an image. It was both nicely formatted. The output node lets you pull in results from multiple previous steps from generate recipe and generate dish image, and then combine them into a single polished result like a web page or a Google Doc or a Google Slides or whatever you have. Fourth one, prompt engineering still matters. Even though there is no code, how you write the prompts makes a big difference. Giving the AI a persona, so for example, things like you're a professional chef or you're a professional advisor or anything that you can think of, clear instructions such as generate 3 simple recipe ideas, and specifying the format helps guide it towards the exact output you want. And the last one is use the visual editor. While you can build apps just by typing, the visual editor is amazing for understanding the flow of your app. So there you have it, a custom AI chef app built in just a matter of seconds using Google Opal. You can obviously take this basic idea and expand it way further and, options for cuisine types, cooking time, maybe even connecting to a tool that searches for recipes online. I'm kind of curious, what kind of simple everyday task would you automate with Opal? Let me know your ideas down in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to hear about them. By the way, I included the link to this app down in the description, so make sure to check it out and let me know what you think. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on AI tools and product design. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.